Hey kids, hey parents, and happy Sunday to you. I'm glad that you guys are watching this so that you can take God's truth and discuss it. It doesn't do much good if we just take it in and then go, okay, and then go on. So today we're talking about in 2 Chronicles 36, how God's people, after years and years, hundreds of years of chasing idols and treating each other unjustly, God said, all right, just like He warned them before they ever got into the land. If you do that, the land is going to vomit you out. Now, what a gross well, sin is that gross. And so God had warned the people with prophets and tried to call them back, but they didn't listen. And so they were taken off into exile, into captivity. They had to go live in a place that was not their home because of their sin. They broke faith with God, and so God said, there are consequences to your sin. But He was going to bring them back one day. Now, I mentioned just a minute ago, it doesn't do us any good if we look at the Bible, we listen to it, and then we just go on. Well, I got something in my pocket here. I don't normally carry this around, but thankfully one of the ladies here in the office was able to hook me up. But what is this? Well, open it up. Maybe you can... I can look and go, I actually do have something in my teeth from lunch, some kind of spice from my soup. I need to get that out. I could look and see, I had like a booger in my nose. Sometimes that's helpful. Or, when you have a beard, you can get food stuck in it, and that's not good, unless you're trying to save a snack for later. You could also look, I don't do this, but maybe you do. In the morning, you got to comb your hair, brush your hair, braid it, something like that. But I do brush my beard. Once it gets to a certain length, if I don't, it gets wild and crazy. My kids were laughing at me because they can hear the blow dryer. I'm like, Dad, why are you using a blow dryer? It helps to just straighten things out, because I'm not trying to look for, mountain man like I just crawled out from a rock somewhere. And so a mirror can be helpful for a lot of things so that we can see ourselves and know what's going on and then do something about it. God's Word is like that. We hold it up and it helps us to see ourselves as we are. It helps us to see what's in us. We go, ooh, that's not how I am. Ooh, it's a word that reads us. We don't just read it. James warns us about this in the New Testament. He said, don't look at the word of life and then just like you look at a mirror, and then you'd be a fool if you looked at the mirror and then you walk off and forget what you look like. No, pay attention and then do something about it. Don't just be a hearer, but be a doer of the word. Well, those are some things for you guys to talk about as a family. What truth has God been teaching you lately, or it's been around, but you need to give some more attention to? You need to stop and look at it, because it tells you the truth about you and about God. What will you do with that? Don't be foolish and just go, I don't even know what I look like. You're missing it. This is God's gift of grace to us, to call us away from our sin and darkness, to make us like Jesus, to make us wise, to make us to have the kind of life that He intends for us to have. So talk about that together and encourage each other with the truth that God's Word is a word of life that builds us up, and it makes us to be like Jesus. Now, there's also something that you're going to want, and that is the word of the week. And the word of the week is not a word we use every day, but it's the word pilgrim. So we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. Remember the pilgrims, and there was probably some things they did that were bad, but there's also some things they did that were good. And so let's be thankful like them. So you guys have a good week, good Sunday, and I hope to see you soon.